One thing that has struck me, and it's been weighing heavy on my mind, if I'm being honest with you, for about the last year or two, is how sad I see people are in this country. We can talk specifically about men. The numbers came out last year. We hit a record for suicides in this country. 40,000 men took their own lives. I talked to these people. I know you talk to these people. They email me. The lamentations of men in this country are weighing heavy on me. Why are we so sad?
Well, the reasons that oftentimes make men suicidal are different from those that make women suicidal. I don't know if you recently watched the breathtakingly tragic case of a principal in Ontario that took his own life because the woke mob came after him. Usually for men, it's lack of occupational opportunities, professional opportunities. It's inability to attract a mate, basic evolutionary drivers that if I don't succeed on, then I oftentimes regrettably think that checking out of life might be a better solution. And of course, what I try to argue in the book is that, just that you exist is an incredibly improbable event. And so there are always a way out. There are always choices that we can make and mindsets that we can adopt that hopefully can get us out of the darkness. I had a very rough childhood growing up in Lebanon, and yet here I am talking to Jesse Kelly. I'm infinitely grateful for the opportunities that life has afforded me, and anyone can access that kind of mindset.
I love what you just said, especially about the mate and the job thing. Is it true that young men these days, am I just old and old-fashioned and I just happen to barely miss this window, that they can't seem to make it? Career-wise, love life-wise, they really can't make it now? Has society degraded to the point where they really can't?
Well, I often receive actually emails from women lamenting the fact that where are the men who approach us, right? We get dressed up, we're ready to mingle, and yet men are terrified to approach us. Now, one of the reasons for that, Jesse, is that, when you start damaging the natural courtships that take place between men and women, if you approach a woman and you compliment her, it becomes a form of sexual harassment, then it's not surprising that a lot of men no longer know what to do, right? And that's why I get those emails from women saying, hey, why are guys afraid to approach me? What happened to the guys who would try to seduce me and try to court me? Where are all those men? So that's one of the problems that second wave feminism created by arguing that, men and women are indistinguishable from each other. That which men can do, women can also do. That's not a recipe for happiness. Yes, we're equal under the law, but we're not indistinguishable creature. There are things that men do well, other things that women do well. We complement one another. We're not constantly pitted against each other.
You want to watch our special on George Washington? It's freaking awesome. Well, you can. All you have to do is become a First TV supporter. That gives you access to all of our specials on demand, and it's cake. All you have to go to is thefirsttv.com/support. Thefirsttv.com/support. Become a supporter. Enjoy learning about George Washington.